friend. Anticipate that you will fall and know that it's totally normal, and the practice is in getting back up. So as we begin today, I'd like you to have 2 blocks. I'm going to place one at the top of my mat and one at the back of my mat. And we're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet to touch. Allow your knees to open out wide. Relax your arms out by your sides, or you can reach your arms overhead and grasp onto opposite elbows. And while you are here, allow your eyes to gently close. Bring your awareness in and just breathe. As we find our flow today, our breath is going to be our guide. So let's focus on our breath here, starting with a nice ujjayi breath, bringing the air in through the nose. And then making that oceanic sound at the back of your throat with your lips gently pressing together. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling, making that sound. Using our breath to not only guide our practice, but to build some heat within the body. Take 4 more here. And then keeping the breath, take your hands on the outer edges of your thighs to gently close your legs like a book. Step your feet wide to the outer edges of your mat, toes turned slightly out. Arms out to the side in a T or a goalpost position, and begin to gently windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Finding a gentle twist at whatever pace is calling to you right now. And make sure that you visit left and right the same amount of times. And once you are even, point the knees towards the ceiling and then draw both knees in towards the body. Hands come to their respective knees and start to draw small circles over your sacrum. You'll feel a little massage at the low back and the base of the spine. Moving into the hips just a little bit. And then reverse the direction of the circles, making these as tiny as you like or as big as you like. And pause in the center, begin to rock and roll front to back, getting enough momentum that you can come all the way forward into a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees. Spread your fingers nice and wide here. And here you once again get to move organically, maybe it's side to side. Maybe it's cats and cows. Maybe you thread the needle, walk out into a puppy pose. So in our flow today, I'm gonna give you a couple options, but you're always gonna have the option to make it your own. I'm here to guide you and offer suggestions that you can add on, you can take away, you can explore what feels good to you. Take about 4 more breaths, finding that organic movement, maybe pulling back into child's pose. And then meet me back in tabletop. Walk your hands a couple of inches forward. Tuck the toes under behind you. Lift your hips up and back into our first downward facing dog. And as you come into down dog, find your little down dog dance. And I also invite you to think of today's class as a dance yourself. Just like dancing, there's no right way to do it, no wrong way to do it. It's just movement. You still have that Ujjayi breath, warming up from the inside out. Settle into your downward facing dog, finding strong arms, not sinking into the shoulders, the wrists, or the elbows, but pressing into the hands and feeling that energy travel up the arms, through the spine, up through the hips, finding that length. Bend your knees as much as you need to lengthen through the spine. Press the chest towards the thighs. Draw your low belly in and up. And let your heels melt towards the ground. They do not need to touch the ground. Just find a length, find space. With your next breath in, look forward between your hands. Take an even bigger bend in the knees. And as you exhale, walk your feet to the front edge of your mat. Landing in a forward fold. Feet as wide as you like here for this first forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. You can relax your hands on the block in front of you. You can wrap up your arms to hang like a rag doll. You could find a chest expansion. Explore whatever option is feeling good for you today for 3 more breaths. Now, if your feet are wider than your hips, heel toe your feet in just a little bit so they're right underneath your sit bones. Release the fingertips towards the ground. As you inhale, rise all the way up into mountain pose, Tadasana. Biceps by the ears, pinky fingers spiral back. Take 1 more inhale for length. Reach the tailbone towards the ground. And as you exhale, open arm twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Press your right hip forward so that you're still squared through the hips to the front edge. Inhale, both arms reach up, Tadasana. Exhale, twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm back. Rotating through mid-spine, left outer hip is pushing forward. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, back bend, cactus through the arms, sternum lifts to the ceiling, engage through the quads, lengthen the tailbone. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, dive over your legs, forward fold, Uttanasana. Hands to thighs or shins, take a halfway lift to lengthen crown to tailbone. Push your hands into whatever part of your legs you are touching so you feel your lats engage. Exhale to plank, plant your hands, step your feet back to your high plank. Push into the ground. Brace through the core, quads engaged, lower just halfway down for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, big opening. Collarbones wide, crown of the head proud. Exhale, tuck the toes, scoop the hips back. Downward facing dog. Back to Ujjayi breath. And then moving with our breath, picking up the pace. Inhale here, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale to the top, walk, step, or jump. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, soften, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale up. Exhale, twist, right arm forward. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, back bend, open and expand. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, plank, step or jump back. Find your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, breathe. Inhale here. To the top, walk, step, jump. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist, left arm forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale to your chaturanga, walk, step, or float back. Inhale, rise up, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. To the top, we float. Lengthen, inhale, breath. Surrender, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist, left arm forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist, right arm forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, standing back bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold forward, heart leads the way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, step or jump back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Come back to the breath. From your downward facing dog, take another inhale. As you exhale, find your way to the top of your space. Walk, step, jump, float. Inhale, lift halfway, find the transition. And then exhale, forward fold. As you breathe in, sit into your chair, Utkatasana, hips go back and down, arms reach up. Sink deep, reach high, draw the low belly and soften the shoulders away from the ears. Make space for the neck and the shoulders. Beautiful. With your next exhale, airplane arms, reach back, sweep back, palms down, pinkies hug. Continue to brace through the core. Don't let the belly sink onto the thigh or collapse in the low back, but you're engaged through the midsection. Sit your hips another inch. Keep the hips where they are. Reach the arms back up into Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Dive over the legs. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. At any point in time in today's class, you can omit these chaturangas. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Again, this is your practice. From your downward dog, reach your right leg high. As you exhale, bend the knee, roll the hip open. Maybe roll out your ankle, spread the toes, make some hip circles. Inhale to your straight leg. Exhale, draw knee towards nose. Round and squeeze. Hold here. Push the ground away with the hands. Scoop the belly in, mid back to the ceiling. Draw the knee in even closer. Squeeze. Inhale, leg goes up. Exhale, big step through. Lunge. Soften through the hips. Draw the chest forward and your right outer hip back. Release the back knee down. Inhale, both arms up for crescent moon. So now we start to get into our hips. Dragging the left knee forward. Right hip back. Take one more breath in. Exhale to a half split. Hips come all the way back or halfway back. And this would also be a good spot for your blocks. Both on either side of your front leg. Inhale brings us forward to our crescent moon. Once again, feeling in a little more space this time, tuck your back toes under for our next transition. And as you exhale, pop up, reach back, airplane arms. So lunge with airplane arms. Yes, it's obvious there's work in this front leg, but make the work equal through the back leg as well. Left fingertips are going to lead the way. Inhale, spin all the way around and open reverse warrior. Right arm reaches back. So don't sell yourself short on this lunge here. Get into that right hip. Lift up and out of the waist as you take one more breath in and expand. Exhale, release, down dog or chaturanga. Left leg up, breath in. Exhale to bend the knee and open the hip. Let your right heel soften. See if you can point the knee to the ceiling. Press the chest closer to the thigh. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Again, find this pose. It's more than a transition. Squeeze. Activate. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, lunge. Big step through. Help the foot forward as needed. Soften through the hips, open through the chest, release the back knee down. Inhale, rise up, crescent moon. So we're growing up and out of the waist. We're hugging the hips towards one another, breath in. Exhale, half split, shift back. Inhale, come forward and up once again, crescent moon. Maybe arching up and back a little bit more this second time. Tuck your back toes if they are not already. Exhale is lunge with airplane arms, pop up, reach back. Body at a 45-degree angle from the crown of the head, through the spine, all the way through that right heel. Lunge deeper. Right arm leads the way to reverse warrior. Inhale, spiral, open and around. Right heel spins down. Left arm reaches up and back. Lunge deep, open, left knee wide. Activate the glute. Take another breath in. Exhale, release, downward dog or chaturanga. Flow with our sun B, a little faster pace to build the heat. Take a breath in. To the top, walk, step, jump. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair, sit low, reach up. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga or down dog. From down dog, right leg lifts, breath in. Exhale, knee towards nose. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, step through. Back knee down, inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, pop up, reach back, lunge, airplane arms. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep open, reach back. Exhale, release, down dog or chaturanga. Following your breath through your back bend, and then we meet in our down dog. Left leg up, breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent moon, back knee down, reach. Exhale, half splits, fold. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, lunge, airplane arms, pop up. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep open. Exhale, down dog or chaturanga. Breath in here. To the top, walk, step, jump. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, down dog or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up, breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, pop up, reach back, lunge, airplane arms. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep open. Exhale, down dog or chaturanga. Left leg high, breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, step through. Back knee down, crescent moon, inhale. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, lunge, airplane arms. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, release, downward facing dog or chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. And exhale back. Downward facing dog. Nice work. Return back to the breath. Release your knees to the ground. Find a child's pose. Grab a drink if you'd like. What I love about a flow class is you can get lost in the flow. It allows you to truly be present, focused on the breath and the movement, setting everything else aside. And before we move into the final part of our flow, come through to a seated position. Once you're seated, plant your feet out in front of you. Hands come behind your hamstrings. And right off the bat, I want you to gently pull on the hamstrings so that the chest puffs up. So you're nice and tall and proud here. And you could absolutely stay here and focus on activating the core in this seated position. If you want to kick it up a notch, move into boat pose, but still with hands behind the hamstrings. If you want to kick it up one more notch, reach the arms out in front of you for Navasana boat. You could also straighten the legs. I will not be doing that today. Now, from your boat, make sure that you're engaged. Like you're not pushing your belly out, but you're drawing the navel in, but not just sucking in, bracing. So pulling the ribs in and down. From here, hollow out your boat. It's like you're balancing on your sacrum as your legs reach out and your arms reach out for balance as well. Bring your hands together at heart center and take a breath in. As you exhale, twist to the right and bring your right knee in towards the body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. And it's like you're really wringing out, you're really squeezing here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Reach, twist. Reach, twist. 4 more. 3 more. 2. 1. Finish up this left side. Come back to your hollow boat. Arms reach out in front of you. You got this for 3, 2, 1. Full body stretch. Reach your arms overhead. Point your toes. Lengthen. Well done. Knees into the chest. Maybe you rock side to side. Eventually rock front to back. Flow through chaturanga, or just find an upward facing dog so we can stretch those muscles that we just worked. Go work. And then exhale back. Downward facing dog. Okay, we have more work to do. This is our flowy flow class. Take a breath in. To the top of your mat, exhale, walk, step, or jump. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, breathe in. So I'm gonna build this in 3 chunks for you, adding on each time. Exhale, airplane arms. We're gonna balance on our right leg. As you inhale, stand one leg mountain pose. Bring this left knee with you. First balance of the day, get your bearings. Exhale, step back to an open armed lunge twist. So left leg takes a big step back. Arms reach open. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, spin open, reverse warrior, just like our sun bee. Reach back, open this right knee wide, breath in. Exhale, release, down dog or chaturanga. From down dog, breath in to the top of your mat. Walk, step, or jump. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. So this time we're gonna balance on our left leg. Shift the weight to the left. Inhale, one leg mountain, right knee lifts. We build it here. Work to have your ankle underneath your knee in line with the hip on the right side. Exhale, big step back, lunge, twist. Right arm is forward. Left arm is back. Sometimes I like to do a little self-adjustment. I take my left hand to my left rib cage and I pull back gently. Then I extend the arm back behind. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep around. Exhale, release. Downward dog or vinyasa. So that's part 1, adding on breath in to the top of your mat. Feet meet your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, left knee lifts, one leg mountain. Exhale, step back, lunge, open arm twist. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle. So this is where we add on. Right elbow to right thigh, left arm reaches straight up or up and over. And I'm gonna give you the option to also find a half moon here. So if half moon is not where you wanna go today, just stay in your extended side angle. But if you wanna go into half moon, shift all the weight into your right foot. You can use a block underneath, yikes, your right hand. Lift left heel in line with left hip. Left arm is high, wherever you are. One more breath. On your inhale, step back to a 3-pointed star. Palms touch overhead, feet angled out. As you exhale, pivot to the back of your mat. Revolved crescent lunge. Right heel pops up. Right elbow hooks outside of the left leg. Open the chest to the left. Powerful, strong back leg. Inhale through center, crescent lunge. First crescent lunge of the day. Arms are up. Take another breath in. Exhale, release. Down dog or vinyasa. Traveling to the top of our mats, take a breath in. As you exhale, walk, step, or jump, feet to hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. This time, right knee lifts. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, lunge twist, step back. Right arm is forward. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep open. Adding on, exhale, extended side angle. So here, left elbow to left thigh. Right arm reaches straight up or up and over. And again, You can stick with extended side angle in the flow, or you could also add on the balance challenge of half moon. Block, super helpful. Just make sure your left toes are pointing straight ahead, not pigeon-toed or out to the side. Use the glute to lift the right leg. One more full cycle of breath. Inhale, three-pointed star. Wide feet, palms touch to prayer. Exhale, pivot to the front, revolved crescent lunge. Adjust your stance as needed so you can find the twist. Wring it all out, left ribs to right inner thigh. Inhale to center, crescent lunge. Wonderful. Exhale, release, down dog or chaturanga. One final layer before I set us free to flow. Take a breath in to the top. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, soften, forward fold. Inhale to chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, left knee up, balance. Exhale, lunge, twist, left arm forward. Inhale, open, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle or half moon, your choice. Inhale, three-pointed star. To the back, exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. We add on. Exhale, fly, airplane. Find the balance once again. Chest slightly higher than the hips, back leg strong. Inhale through one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts up here. Good. Now here's where things are gonna get tricky. Exhale to eagle, right leg over left. Right arm underneath. Sit low, squeeze in. Inhale, open to half moon. Left hand down to your mat or a block. Again, falling is normal. Expect it. Jiva squat as you exhale, curl into a little ball. Right knee tucks behind the left calf or ankle. One last challenge here. Grab onto your right foot with your left hand. Inhale, revolve dancer. Rise up. Kick into the foot, kick into the hand. Don't worry about what it looks like. Step back, lunge with airplane arms. Whew. Inhale, stand up with a split stance. Reach up, palms touch. Exhale, release, downward dog or chaturanga. So if you struggled, I'm glad. You're supposed to. It's how we react when we struggle that matters most. Take a breath in. To the top, walk, step, or jump. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, open arm twist, step back into that lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep back, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle or half moon. Inhale to star, palms touch in the middle. Exhale, pivot to the front, revolved crescent lunge, wring it all out. Inhale, crescent lunge. Here's where we add on and build. Exhale, fly, airplane. So this is my wonky leg. Maybe you have a wonky leg. We love our wonky leg just as much as we love our not wonky leg. We just notice that it's different. Inhale through center. One leg mountain. Focus on your breath. Exhale, eagle. Left leg over right, left arm underneath. If you fell out, come back in. Unwind, inhale, open, half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand down, left arm up. Heel in line with hip, or do the best you can. One more inhale. Exhale, Jiva squat. Curl into a little ball, hands on the ground, sit low, tuck the knee behind the calf. Last bit of balance, right hand to left foot. Inhale, rise, revolve dancer. Kick away from the body. Reach up with your left arm. Step back, lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, rise up, split stance, palms touch, reach. Exhale, release, down dog or chaturanga. Okay, can we put it all together with our breath? Yes, we can. If we fall, awesome. It means we're human. Take a breath in. To the front, walk, step, or float. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, lunge twist, left arm forward. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle or half moon, your choice. Inhale to three-pointed star, palms touch. Exhale to the back, revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, open crescent. Exhale, fly, airplane. Inhale, one leg mountain, right knee lifts. Exhale, eagle, right leg on top. Inhale, half moon, open it up and expand. Exhale to Jiva squat, curl in tight. Inhale, revolve dancer, grab onto your right foot, kick and reach and stretch. Exhale, lunge, airplane arms. Inhale, reach up, straighten the leg. Exhale, down dog or chaturanga. You're doing great. Take a breath in. Exhale to the front of your mat. Lift half whale and inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, lunge twist, step back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle or half moon. Inhale, three-pointed star. Exhale to the front, revolved crescent lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, fly, airplane. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, eagle, left leg on top, left arm underneath. Inhale, half moon, open up. Exhale to Jiva squat. Grab your right, left foot, inhale, rise, revolve dancer. Exhale, lunge, airplane arms. Inhale, stretch up, leap, reach up. Exhale, release, down dog or chaturanga. If you're flowing, find the flow with your breath. We spent so much time building it. Let's do it one more time. Breath in here. To the top, walk, step, or jump. Halfway lift. Soften, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, lunge, twist, left arm forward. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle or half moon. Inhale, three-pointed star. To the back, exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, fly. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, eagle, squeeze, contract. Inhale, expand, half moon. Exhale, Jiva squat, curl in. Inhale, rise up, revolve, dancer. Exhale, lunge, airplane arm, step back. Inhale, sweep high, reach high. Exhale, release, down dog or chaturanga. Last opportunity here, inhale. Exhale, feet to hands. Lengthen breath in. Soften breath out. Inhale, energize, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, lunge, twist, step back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle or half moon. Inhale, three-pointed star, palms touch. Exhale to the front, revolved crescent. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, fly, airplane. Inhale, one leg mountain, left knee up. Exhale to eagle. Inhale, open, half moon. I'd like to say this is your last half moon, but that would be a fib. Exhale to Jiva squat, curl in. Grab your foot with your hand, inhale, rise. Revolved dancer. Exhale, lunge, airplane arms. Inhale, rise up, straighten the front leg. Exhale, release. Down dog or chaturanga. Once you make your way into down dog, release to a child's pose. So as you're catching your breath or grabbing a drink of water, just calming down your nervous system, I just want to remind you that this is a yoga practice. And so I'm fairly certain there were some points in today's class where we stumbled, where we fell, where we got frustrated. But we're not here to get it right? We are here to learn. Maybe you learned how you react today. Maybe you learned that you have a wonky leg like I do. Be open to the lessons. So, from your child's pose, we just have a little bit of standing work left to do. Make your way to a standing position, facing whatever edge of your mat is looking towards the screen. And we're gonna take a wide stance, preparing for a goddess squat or a horse squat. So find that stance, bring your hands to your thighs, and just kind of shift side to side for a moment. Greasing the wheels. And then you don't need to have your toes straight out to 3 and 9. Have them more like at 10 and 2. Sit the hips low, bring the shoulders over the hips, not leaning forward, shoulders over the hips and hands to heart as you sit into this goddess squat. Now, the knees want to collapse in. Like, this is the easy thing to do, but we don't take the easy route. We take the right route. So open your knees wide. You're going to feel your glutes activate as you sit just a little bit lower and breathe. Now, you do not have to stay in this pose as long as I guide you to stay in it. You can come out of this at any time. You always have a choice. You get to decide. Sit one more inch. And then as you inhale, star, 5-pointed star, arms reach. Turn your left toes to point forward on an angle and your right toes to point towards the front edge of your mat. Tee out the arms. Transition to triangle pose, Trikonasana. Right hip shifts back as your right fingertips reach forward. Right hand can come down on your shin or your block. Left arm reaches straight up. And then just like our chair with airplane arms, make sure you're not dumping in the low back and your belly has just lost all control. We're still hugging to our midline. Option to stay here or reach your right arm forward. Option to stay there or reach both arms forward. But do not sacrifice the pose in order to add these elements. 3 more breaths wherever you are. And again, you can change your mind at any time. Return your arms to a T if you would extend them out long. Shift forward into half moon. This is our last half moon, on the right side anyway. So maybe you've been using the block, maybe you want to transition from floating your bottom hand. Maybe you'd like to reach your right arm out in front of you. All options. Maybe you want to not do any of it, and that's okay. You can watch me do it. Release your fingertips back down. Step back, star. Amazing. This is our last bit of effort. Hands to heart. Squat down. Lift and spread the toes. Embracing the challenge. And making the best decision for us. You know if you need a break. It's okay to need a break. What I love about yoga is we learn where our edge is. No one else gets to decide that for us. Inhale, rise, star. Triangle to the back of your mat. Left toes point straight forward, right toes point on the diagonal. Arms to a T. Reach, 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 reach as the hips go back, 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 back. And then T the arms. Left hand down on your shin, mat or block. Rib cage rolling open. Side body is long. Push the feet into the earth. If you'd like to add a layer, bottom arm reaches. If you want more, top arm reaches. But do not sacrifice the pose, right? It is not worth it. It's not worth it to overextend ourselves. Keep bracing. Return your arms to a T, final half moon. Gaze goes down. Shift the weight to the left leg. Float the right leg. Again. Maybe the hand stays down on the ground or a block. Maybe you hover left fingertips. Maybe you take this to Chapasana. I didn't say that on the other side. Want to add another layer? Bottom arm reaches. Extend. But you cannot extend unless you are strong at your core. Release, star. Arms reach up, hands to heart. We made it. Bring it on down. Bring it on down to the ground. Oh, you guys, I have not taught a class like this in a long time. You're probably like, what happened? It's good to change things up, right? Right leg goes out. Left foot comes in. We're gonna yin it up. We just did a lot of yang. Half butterfly. Just walk your arms out in front of you. I'm gonna grab a block here and place my forearms on a block. This is where you get to let go. You can round your spine here. Not really looking for any sort of alignment. Just feel a release in the low back and a little bit in your left hip. Give yourself 4 more breaths here. Start to lift your head, your neck, your shoulders up, and we'll switch out the legs. So left leg goes out, right knee comes in, and we're just folding in this half butterfly shape. Again, I'm gonna use my block just to bring the ground up to me. You could use both blocks here. I just want to circle back to something I said when we were in triangle pose and reaching out our arms. And I said you can't extend until you're solid in your center. And that's kind of like life. Like a lot of times we are offering up our time and our energy and our other resources out to other people to help them. But we don't quite have that solid foundation for us, and so we waver and we don't take care of ourselves the way that we should. We sacrifice ourselves so that we can show up for other people. But that usually ends up in like a burnout situation, resentment and burnout. So before you go extending yourself, make sure that you are solid in taking care of yourself. And the stronger you are, and the more resilient you are, the more sure you are of who you are, then you're better able to serve those other people. You thought I just wanted to make more core work. That wasn't the case. I wanted to teach you a life lesson. Take a few more breaths here. And then slowly lift the head, the neck, and the shoulders. Plant your feet on the mat and go ahead and lay back here. Just as we began, windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And take your feet hip width distance apart. Grab one of your blocks and come into a supported bridge. Block goes right underneath your sacrum at the lowest setting. Arms rest by your sides, or maybe you take the arms up and overhead. Grabbing onto opposite elbows for a little bit more heart opening. And then if you would like to spend your Savasana in this supported bridge, feel free to stay here. Otherwise, if you're moving into traditional Shavasana corpse pose, lift your hips just enough to remove the block, set it aside. Let your low back melt into the mat. Extend your legs long. Take them out to the outer edges of your mat. Feet flopping open. Arms out to the sides. Eyes gently closed. And all of that effort you put forth today, allows you to find reach long through the legs. And roll to one side, finding a supported fetal position, cradling your head and your arms, letting your knees rest together. And eventually press yourself up to a comfortable seat. And as you arrive in your seated position, gently close the eyes down, keeping your focus inward. Draw your hands together at heart center, a sign of gratitude for your body's amazing abilities, for the gift of movement. Just take an inhale breath here. And on your exhale, please bow forward.